Hello, my name is Elizabeth Halpin, and today I'll be making baked persimmons. Persimmons are Japan's national fruit, and the Latin word for persimmon means fruit of the gods. They are grown in Japan, Latin America, and Australia, but also many grow in California, and that is where I came to love them. Persimmons contain 55% of your DVA of vitamin A and 21% of vitamin C. They also contain manganese and fiber. Studies show that persimmons have been able to kill breast cancer cells. And also in this recipe, we have cinnamon, which lowers blood pressure, is shown to reduce heart disease, is anti-inflammatory, improves sensitivity to insulin, and has also been shown to have beneficial effects on neurodegenerative diseases. We also have ginger, which helps with nausea and motion sickness, is an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. And ginger, when you're eating a ginger, you're actually eating the root of the plant called the rhizome. And then we also have honey, which contains flavonoids, which are antioxidants which help reduce the risk of some cancers and heart disease. And also the World Health Organization has deemed honey as a medicine which helps kind of coat your throat and mouth when you have a cold or the flu. First step is cutting up the persimmons. So you're probably going to want to cut these up into like half of an inch, or maybe a little bit smaller slices, just like so. Oh, another interesting fact about persimmons is that Lucille Ball's from I Love Lucy's favorite dessert was persimmon pie. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the spices together. Like I was saying, the ginger, I'm gonna put in some nutmeg, some cloves, and cinnamon. If you don't have just the nutmeg and cloves, you can just really just use allspice. But I like to go a little heavy on my spices. It calls I'm halving the recipe today. It's a fourth teaspoon for each spice, but this one I'll just do about half of that. Okay, so that was just the ginger there. It smells so yummy. This one, some cloves, some cinnamon. You always put I always put like the most of my spices as cinnamon. And some nutmeg. This is my whole nutmeg. I kind of just like to grind it up myself. I think it's fun. Little spice grinder. My nutmegs are almost all used up. But, oops. Okay. And then we're going to blend that together with some honey after this. Once I just get all this in. We're going to use like 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey. But just like about, I'd say that much. Then we're going to stir it up with a spoon. We need to put a little bit of water in here, just like a little splash. Little splash to like loosen that up so that we can, because we're going to end up pouring this over the persimmons. Okay. Don't the persimmons look just beautiful? I love like this little star pattern they have on the inside. They look really good for holiday desserts. Okay, so now I'm going to sprinkle our little concoction, honey, ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, all over each of the persimmons. I kind of just give each one like a dollop to make sure I have like enough for all of them, which I'm sure I do, but I just don't want one of them to get short-handed. Okay, I put this like this. I kind of just like push this around because all those like spices are just gonna seep in to our persimmon and just make it super juicy, delicious. I mean, persimmons are amazing just as they are, but this is more like of like a nice, healthy dessert, something that you could have for like holidays. Okay, let's get baking. I have the oven set to 350. It's all preheated. And these guys are gonna go in the oven for 40 to 50 minutes just until they get really soft. In you go. See you in 40. Okay, and now we're gonna set the oven to broil for 10 minutes after those 40 minutes are over. Okay, so our 10 minutes on broil are up. So I'm gonna pull these guys out. Ooh, look at them, it looks so good. And I wish you could smell the cinnamon and spices are just divine. And here we have it. Here's the finished persimmons adorning the top of this cake. You could have them plain, but we decided to put it on top of a cinnamon cake because it's someone's birthday. Here we have the birthday.